It's a night of languages and travel here on BBC Learning Zone with Real Chinese, our beginner's guide to Mandarin. Now, part 4, drinking and socialising.
When it comes to relaxing, the Chinese enjoy nothing more than each other's company, and pleasures can be simple. But habits are changing, especially in Beijing. In this programme, the burgeoning bar and cafe scene from city to seaside.
Hey.
And ordering drinks Chinese style. In China, a whole culture surrounds the drinking of tea. Brewing it is an art form where every move is designed to enhance its aromatic properties. The Chinese claim to have invented tea some 4,000 years ago, when a few leaves dropped fortuitously into an imperial pot of boiling water. But it wasn't until the 7th century that the custom of tea drinking really took hold. Over the centuries, so refined has the culture become that rare and exquisite blends are sipped like liqueurs. Nowadays, buying the best teas on offer is the mark of a fashionable lifestyle, and cha, in all its subtle varieties, has become big business. A particular chain boasts more than 300 different blends of tea. For the Chinese, the tea shop is a treasure house of temptations. RiChang, green tea, is among the top favourites. What we call black tea is confusingly known in China as
红茶,
red tea. It's fermented before baking.
乌龙茶,
Black dragon tea is just partially fermented. Mixing flowers into the tea creates popular blends like
花茶,
jasmine tea. Even more subtle are teas made with chrysanthemum flowers, magnolia, wild peonies, and rosebuds.
茶馆,
The tea house. This popular tea house was built as a homage to one of China's best-loved writers, Lao She. Lao She was persecuted and died in 1966 during the Cultural Revolution. During Mao's terrifying purges, restaurants and tea houses also suffered. The Red Guards destroyed anywhere that could be thought of as a bastion of feudal traditions. 35 years on, tea houses and tea house traditions are back in favour, much of it driven by tourism. During the Cultural Revolution, much Chinese folk music was overlaid with political messages. Now, authentic folk music is being revived, and there's a new generation of performers keen to promote its appeal.
现在的年轻人来说，对这个戏曲音乐还有民族音乐应当很好的去了解一下，去认识一下，这样更能有利于我们民族音乐的发展。
There's an etiquette to drinking tea. You order by the cup, then you add more water as you need it.
水,
Water.
喝,
To drink.
我要花茶,
I want jasmine tea.
我们喝绿茶,
We'll drink green tea.
我们
Means we.
你们好，你们喝点什么？
我要花茶。
我们喝绿茶。
你们还需要点什么？
再来一盘点心。
好的，请稍等。
好的，谢谢。
一盘点心，
A plate of cakes.
来一盘点心。
Bring us a plate of cakes.
这是花茶，
谢谢。
花茶，
这是绿茶，
绿茶，
这是绿茶。
一盘点心。
好的，好，谢谢。
好，谢谢。
Good, thank you. About 4 hours' drive from Beijing lies the seaside resort of Beidaihe. Taking a vacation by the seaside used to be a privilege reserved for the Communist Party elite. Now, holidays are for anyone who can afford them. In Beidaihe, one of the attractions is fresh seafood. The Chinese have a passion for crabs and prawns. Beer is the top favourite for washing down local delicacies.
啤酒，
Beer. The Germans introduced brewing to China in the early 1900s in the town of Qingdao, and Qingdao Pijiu is widely celebrated as China's premier beer. Apart from tea, the Chinese rarely take their drinks without food. If you're a guest, your host will pour your drink for you. Tapping the table is a way of saying thank you.
特灵是吧？喝一口还能查出来。哎呦，哎。
It was the British who first discovered Beidaihe's charms and made the resort popular. Its unspoilt coastal scenery was the nearest thing they could find to their beloved south of France. It was also Westerners who introduced the attractions of eating and drinking in the open air. And nowadays, like so many foreign ideas, it's beginning to catch on. Summer drinking offers some exotic options.
叶子汁，
Coconut juice,
胡萝卜汁，
carrot juice,
荔枝汁，
lychee juice,
橘子汁，
orange juice. Almond juice is known by its trade name.
露露。你们喝什么？
What will you drink?
你们好，你们想喝点什么？
一个橘子汁儿，2个冰红茶，一个露露。
妈妈，我要一个冰淇淋。
嗯，好。
一个橘子汁，
One orange juice,
2个冰红茶，
2 iced teas,
一个露露，
1 almond juice,
一个冰淇淋，
and ice cream.
这是冰红茶。
冰红茶，
冰红茶。
橘子汁，
这是露露。
露露，冰淇淋。
Summer in Beijing. This fashionable drinking spot is known as Jiubajie, quite literally Bar Street. 10 years ago, such overt consumption of Western drinks and socialising with foreigners would have been unthinkable. When bars started to open up here, the authorities imposed strict regulations, even threatening to close the street down. Now the ball has simply rolled too far. Commercial ambitions and popular taste have triumphed.
我喜欢喝，
I like to drink.
我喜欢喝茶，还喜欢喝啤酒。
我喜欢喝中国特有的茶，还有咖啡。
我喜欢喝咖啡，还有果汁。
果汁，
Fruit juice,
葡萄酒
Wine.
我喜欢喝葡萄酒。
红葡萄酒
Red wine.
白葡萄酒
White wine. When you order wine and beer, you'll usually do it by the glass.
一杯
A glass.
请问需要喝的什么？
请来一杯青岛啤酒一杯白葡萄酒一杯橘子汁儿。
我要一杯苹果汁儿。
好，请稍等。
They ordered by saying,
请来
please bring, and
我要
I want.
这是苹果汁儿。
一杯苹果汁
A glass of apple juice.
你的橘子汁儿。
一杯橘子汁
A glass of orange juice.
葡萄酒。
一杯白葡萄酒
A glass of white wine.
这是青岛啤酒。
谢谢。
一杯青岛啤酒
A glass of Qingdao beer.
祝你健康。谢谢。好。
祝你健康
Good health. Every bar that opens tries to create a unique atmosphere. In China's new era of private enterprise, this kind of business can offer rich pickings. But it's a risky game to be in. Beijingers are alert to the latest trends, and they're fickle. For every exotic new venue that opens its doors, another bites the dust. The Loft is one of Beijing's success stories. It's a vast New York-style bar and restaurant aimed at the city's wealthy media crowd. When the Lin family created the place a few years ago, Beijing had never seen anything like it.
我觉得当时我们确实是比较冒险，比较 take chance， 你知道，但是后来我们发现了以后就是你越做中国人能接受的东西，你不是100%失败的时候，你如果越做，就是说北京人或者中国人他们没有感觉到、没有体会到的东西，那你肯定是100%的成功的。
我觉得对这个市场我是特别有信心的，而且马上要2008有一个奥运会，然后中国进入 WTO， 那么中国的这种开放的和这种进步的速度，我觉得是很惊人的。我就觉得是真是翻着跟头那么就上去了。
For a fun night out, what most Chinese enjoy is a good crowd and music that's easy listening. Zhang Yaxiong used to be a footballer, but found he had a talent for singing. Getting a regular spot here was a lucky break. He feels there are openings for every kind of musician these days.
北京好多，喜欢什么样音乐都有。现在因为也不像原来了嘛，就单独的只喜欢港台流行音乐，有很多朋友听布鲁斯啊，然后有很多听爵士的音乐。那作为我自己来讲，我比较喜欢布鲁斯的一点，偏向布鲁斯，因为我比较喜欢这种忧伤啊、悠扬一点的感觉。
While pop and rock music pull in affluent young trendsetters, there's no stopping the enthusiasm for more traditional entertainment. Admiring this kind of artistry over a cup of tea, a truly Chinese experience.